my dear Libras. This is a love reading, a prediction for Sagittarius season, 22nd of November to 21st of December 2019, with me, Queen of Cups Tarot. The first reading I did was for the birthday sign, so happy birthday to all Sagittarius out there. And I'm reading the other signs in the order of most appreciated videos from the previous love reading published for Scorpio season. And you can see the order I read in this time around at the community section of my channel. So this will be a love reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus, Vedic or tropical. The reading can go both ways. The drama is the same, but it can be different castings to the different roles by the universe. So when I tell you that this is you, it can as well be the person or the situation you are dealing with. Use your own intuition and recognition to determine who is who in this reading for you. So I will start shuffling your cards, and I use the Golden Universal Tarot by Roberto de Angelis. So when I open your deck here, I see the Knight of Cups together with the Eight of Swords. This is someone being offered something but can't recognize it to be like a good offer because the person is blind and they are also tied down. And they have so many opinions or so many bad experiences that they can't really accept this situation. So it's almost like this person has lost hope, and even if love is offered to them, they can't recognize it. Okay, so I call the line with love and light, and here we have the Lovers in the reverse with the Eight of Swords in the reversed. So this is a person that thinks that a relationship is a problem and that it's better to get out of this relationship than to actually be in one. Because for me, it feels like this person feels like all these swords that's limiting them are relationships with other people. Like this person tells me to do that, I need to be like this, I need to be like so, it's better to not have relationships, maybe to ignore the people that wants to have a relationship. So maybe this is you, or maybe this is your partner doing things like this and feeling like this. So I call the four archangels in the four corners of the world. And here we have a Three of Wands together with the Eight of Swords. So Three of Wands is when kind of negotiation breaks down because this person here can't see the benefit of having this negotiation. It's like no use because I will only end up where I've always been. So it's a hopelessness. It's like there's no use to try to fix it because it's broken and it will always be broken. So it's almost like a person that have lost hope. So 6 elements. And here we have a King of Cups coming. So even a bigger offer. Maybe you are getting an offer from a water sign. It might be Pisces, this is Scorpio, might also be Cancer, or it just shows grand offers coming into you, or you giving grand offers to someone that just don't seem up for debate or don't want to even discuss it because they are so set on what their life is going to bring them that they can't really experience joy or see the value of romance or friendship or love. So it seems like someone is really like in a bad place. Okay, so 6 elements: earth, wind, fire, water. Hierophant together with the Star card in reversed. Okay, so we saw the Eight of Swords. So Eight of Swords is like whips, like how a person has been whipped into subordination. And here we have a situation where people are subordinate to this leader. And this is the clue to why the person has given up hope. They think they need to do whatever people tells them. So relationship becomes dangerous because if you are in a relationship with someone, you need to be loyal towards them and you need to do as you are told. It's a little bit like a revolution going on underneath the surface, but a very subordinate energy. Like under the surface there's a revolution, on the surface there's a subordinate energy, like someone has been broken, is what I'm feeling. Like someone has been broken by the people around them that had told them that they should be in this position and not stick their nose up. So now this person is like almost not really alive. They're just like mimicking life and trying to show life through like doing everyday chores in the way that these people want them to be done, but not really being invested in this. So it seems like this person has lost hope due to very strong culture behavior in their family, or to like strong family being opposed upon them, like strong wills in this family, and they have maybe subordinated for the sake of peace to not have arguments. Maybe this was the most sensitive person in the family, so they couldn't be like argumentative maybe like the other, or bossy like the other, so they took a subordinate role. But it seems like this thing has really done a number of them on them. It can be a religious, like a sect, like, how do you say this in English, like cult, okay, a religious cult that they are subordinated to, and that have stolen their mojo. So if this is you, I think what you need to do is to, of course, start to listen to yourself instead of others. But if this is a person you're dealing with, it's very hard to help a person like this, because if you try to help them, they will see this as commands, and they will try to revolt against you because they don't need another person telling them what to do. And so the best thing you can do is just be their friend, I think, and let them figure this out on their own. Like, help them to see situations when they ask you, but don't impose yourself on them. So this is another side to this person's nature, I think, where they can be very controlling and manipulating themselves, maybe adapting to the somewhat narcissistic behavior in their family or their cult or their culture. So they can come off as very, like, having a very great self-esteem and don't tell me what to do and things like this. But and here we see, I think, you trying to help this person or trying to be of best aid for them. So it seems sweet in many ways, but I think it can be, yes, you're trying to offer them help is what I'm feeling. Like you're trying to offer it to a person that is not able to take your help, basically. So they won't be grateful, and they will think that this help comes with, strings attached. Hey, what happened to you? So it came in a fly, just landed on the cards here. So flies, they are close to things that's dead. So for you, it probably feels like you are kicking a dead horse, like that you are trying to get life into a person that's not really alive. This 5 is connected to the Hierophant card and the 14 Alchemists, 1 + 4, 5. Hierophant card again. So for me, it feels like this is a fight between you and the culture that is trying to pose itself either on your partner or on you. And you're learning. This is a learning situation, so it's not like a super difficult situation. Why we subordinate us to people, it's maybe fear. We don't think we can live without them, particularly if this person has told us, or these people have told us that you are nothing without us, and you can't do anything on your own, and you're always screwing things up. So, but what we can do is to anyway do it without them, becoming more individualistic, taking care of ourselves, building on our own lives, separating ourselves from this situation. It's a teaching situation. It's about being taught about love and power and how our love can keep us subordinated to people that take power over us. So it's a school, we can say, where we are supposed to learn about power and love. Sorry, but it's a lot of things wants to come true. And you're almost finished with the lessons too. 21, the World card shows that you're on the right path. So if you felt like everything is wrong, it's not wrong. It's going accordingly with schedule. And this person, if this is the person that you're dealing with, it's probably your soulmate too. But with the World card, sometimes there's an ending ahead, but a good ending with closure, or a good solution with a closure, or with a happy ending of some sort. Okay, so I will just tune into you, Libra, and the energy for Sagittarius season for you. This what we saw here might be what's actually going on right now. This is foundation energy. When I shuffle the cards, we can see the foundation energy, what's going on. But I want to make a prediction so you can see ahead and prepare yourself. So you can watch now. You can also watch when Sagittarius season hits. And you can watch when it's all over to make your conclusions. So, tuning in. So, my dear Libras, this is the new bottom of the deck. And we have a Two of Swords in the reversed. When I said that maybe this is you, I saw this card also, then it was in the reversed. So it's something that you have invested a lot of time in, that you kind of don't want to, let it go. So you're blinding yourself to the problems in this situation and the things that you need to endure to stay in this situation. So kind of a little bit stressful for you, or very stressful for you. Either you are the person that's being so affected by the surrounding, or the person that's trying to help them from this situation. It's being very uncomfortable situation for you, and it's like you have invested a lot of energy and time and not getting really any reward, but you're trying to kind of be brave. But the truth is just behind the corner, and the truth is, a liberator. So, and here we have the old bottom of the deck. It's the Six of Cups and the Judgment. So it seems like some kind of reconciliation or trying to fix things. But if we're trying to fix it with the devil, or with someone trying to manipulate us or have control over us, it's like a false new start. And we need to wake up and see what's really going on, instead of just trying to kiss and make up. So that goes for you and this other person, and this other person, or if it's you and the situation which we are imposed in, or slaves under. Okay, so this is what's on your mind, with the person most on your mind. And this is the situation with that person, or these people, or the situation itself. It can be a situation as well. It doesn't have to be like a particular romantic partner. It's different for different people. This is what's on their conscious mind about you. And this is what you are feeling towards them. And this is the common energies between you. And this is what they are feeling towards you. So this is your behaviors and attitudes, the outcome, and their behaviors and attitudes. So I start with the situation here. And we have the High Priest. So the High Priest is someone that has kind of put themselves on the outside of society, watching it from this outside. It's almost like the Oracle of Delphi. They knew a lot about society, but they didn't really live in it. They lived in a basement and came up to, speak their wisdom. And it also represents Lilith, that she went out into the desert and lived by herself, because hell was other people, and particularly Adam. So she didn't want to mix with that kind of drama, so she just put herself on the outside, but having a lot of opinions on what's going on the inside. So this is basically a person that is fearful of people and their powers, a person that is very careful with whom they are letting into their lives. So we can see this veil here. It's covering the entrance to this person's paradise. So it's almost like a girl saying yes and no to a lover. Like, yes, you can come into my life and maybe into my body with a sexual situation, which it were with Lilith and Adam, what happened before they broke up. But it doesn't have to be a female, it can as well be a male, but it's a person that due to their sensitivity and their knowledge about the situation, they don't want to fully put themselves in that situation because they feel that something is off, something is wrong. It's only a particular people that they can trust and invite into their life. So it's a shy person. They are not really shy because they are fearful, or they don't think that they can handle themselves. It's more that they have seen the world and judged it as difficult, and maybe they also feel too smart, too intelligent, too sensitive to be in this world with a lot of dumb asses. Okay, so that is kind of Lilith energy. Adam was a dumbass and she didn't want to be with him, so she said screw this and went out into the desert. So either this is you or this is the person you are dealing with, and it's the two again, two high priestess. We had the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles, so it's like being really careful with what you're dealing with, and maybe keeping your mouth shut, also not wanting to speak about things, so this other person doesn't want to speak about things, doesn't want to say too much or give too much information. Everything is a little bit of a secret, because revealing too much information might get the other person or like grip over you. So it's secrets or secretive behavior, someone being not wanting to involve themselves in the situation fully. So this is what's on your conscious mind about this other person, and it's a Seven of Cups. So you don't have a clue what's going on with this other person. You are clueless. It's like, I don't know what's going on with this person. They are behaving really strange, and I can't seem to understand what's fueling their behavior. And if you are the person looking into this other person that has that is so like sensitive and have subordinated themselves to certain people in their lives, and become a slave to, like they're a slave on the one hand and totally free on the other hand, but not really free, but you know, they have taken a step back from everything and just watch it and try to not engage as much because they want to avoid the drama. And you don't understand what's going on with this person. They are acting very strange, okay? And for cross-watchers, this can also be that this Libra just sees you as an option, like one option in many, and they don't fully understand you, or they might project things onto you that's not really you. So it's also this, because I'm going back to read this for Libra. If you are on this side, Libra, because you can be on the other side too. If you are on this side, it can be also that you project things on this person. You project on them that they are cute and loving and open and vulnerable when they are really closed off and detached. And so you need to start to see the reality. I think you have painted a picture of this person that's prettier than what's really the truth for who this person really is. So you might have fallen in love maybe with a mirage, and this is what they are seeing with you. And we have Two of Cups here, so again with the twos. So if this is the shy person, they still believe in their heart that they love you, and you are one of these people that they want to let into their secret garden. So they want to be able to be with you. So it's very it kind of works for both ways. If this is the Libra being shy, then this other person might be a little bit stronger and a little bit more, offering this more shy person something. But yes, it's very hard, because I see so many different options here going back and forth, and I can't make it too messy for you. But basically, if you're a cross-watcher and you identify with this side, you might be the one holding the comedy in this situation and loving this person, but they don't really know what love is. So it can go this way as well. But I will try to read through to Libra on this side because it's easier for me to keep track of. So this is the common energy between you two, and it's a 10 of Wands. So even though love is there and, curiosity is there, this relationship has become a lot of a burden because there's so many things that's not said, being kept secret. It's so, like, the natural behavior is being under rigid control. So we don't want to maybe give too much to a person that doesn't give back to us, so we hold back. And the person that holds back naturally. So they are like a volcano, like they're pressing down all this fire that wants to come, like all their own expression is being pushed down because they think it's wrong, like everything with them is wrong, and they have been told so. So they are trying to behave in a way that they think is accepted by society, and you just think they are nuts. Like, I don't know what's going on with this person. They are acting strange. But they're acting accordingly with a list of behaviors that they have learned since they were small. And they are trying to carry this list with them and behave in this certain way. It's like they're overly well raised, but in a way that we might see, if we look at it from the outside, we might see it as they have rather been abused. But this person is fighting. They want to come to this castle, and they are using this the list to get there, because someone has told them that this is the way to be happy. If you are following all these rules, you will come to the place and you will be happy. But you just think, what the hell is going on with this person? They are acting so strange. And it's because they are holding back like 90% of their own behavior, like their natural behavior is being held back. But they do love you. So this is your feelings towards this person. And we have the Hierophant. So with the Hierophant in this position, you probably feel like this person is acting towards you in the way that their family or culture or cult is acting towards them. That they also have a lot of demands on you on how to be and how to behave. And this is a situation where you have a lot of responsibility to act like a really good leader, because this person is also seems to be like, even if they're opposing you and trying to bullshit you and maybe take leadership, I think they're also asking you to show them how things are in the sane world, okay? So they're asking you, is this real? Am I allowed to behave like this towards you? Or are these people allowed to behave like this towards me? And so you're supposed to tell them you have a very important position here to take over the leadership role and show them a better way, okay? And this is also, you want commitment with this person, and this person loves you, but you don't know what the hell they are doing because you don't know what's going on with them. It's like you might experience feelings of jealousy, and maybe you don't trust them fully. You feel like they are keeping you in the dark, and they are, because they are hiding their viewpoints, and they're suppressing their natural instincts. So it's like you're dealing with a robot almost, or like someone's face, like it's like a charade. So this is their feelings towards you. And we have a King of Wands in the reversed. So they kind of think that you are this difficult leader that will whip them into subordination. And they have detected your leadership qualities and kind of painted you to be the same. Like if you are a strong male or a strong woman, they will feel like you are an abuser and you are the person that could, whip them into subordination all over again. So they are if you have problems with them, it's probably because they are kind of projecting an image on you that is not really real, okay? If you are a strong person, even if you hold it a little bit inside and try to be timid in their presence because you know that they are very touchy-feely, they still feel this from you, this strength, and they think that under the surface, this is a person that wants to rule me and wants to, whip me into subordination. So with this card in this position, feeling like this, this is where the revolution comes in. Like they are going to, if they had a strict father, they will revolt towards you because it's easier instead of revolting towards the strict father. If they had a hoovering mother, they will ask you not to hoover them, even if that was the least thing you did, because they project the image of a hoovering mother upon you. So they see you as, or they feel that you are a danger to them with being this strong and having these leadership qualities and knowing so much. You might be like intelligent and have a lot of know-how, which they have too. It's just that this is like you're in opposition a little bit. Here's a strong leader, and they are saying, wow, that's dangerous. That's a strong leader. And you might want to have commitment and be like part of their family. And they are thinking that's the most dangerous thing that could ever happen. That they will have a one more person that will rule them. Because that's what family is for this person. Okay. So this is your behaviors and attitudes. And we have a 3 of Cups in the reverse. Together with the 7 of Cups, it doesn't tell the best story. It's like kind of telling that you are acting like they are just one option amongst many. So it might be that you have been treated like this by this person, and therefore you have kind of sunk into their level a little bit. But what I mostly feel with this is that you feel that their love isn't true. 2 of Cups, because they are suppressing themselves, so you're not taking it serious. Like, yes, it's fun to be with them, but why is it fun? I must be crazy for thinking it's fun to be with this person because they haven't offered me anything that I want, and they are so secretive and they're not telling me anything. So you are behaving like they don't matter, and that they are like a friend that you can do like this with. So we'll see their behaviors and attitudes. And we have an Ace of Swords in the reverse, so that's someone kind of lying. So maybe you're right. Okay, so I'll see with the outcome here if I can. Okay, the Emperor in the reverse. So it's all about power. So I'm thinking you are trying to take back your power from them by acting like they don't matter. Even if you kind of want to marry them, you act like they don't matter. And they think that you are a despot or like a dictator or like someone that wants to take power over people. So they are lying their face off to you, so you won't have any power over them. So all this seems to be like a power game is what's going on here with the Emperor in the reverse. It's like both people are being very stubborn and kind of destroying the relationship. And I think there's a lot of love here from both parts, but the experience that you have had from your families and your different cultures. You can have this different culture if you live even if you live on the same street. The ways people are speaking to each other, the way we do food, all these kind of things can be very different, and this is how it should be done. And then you're meeting someone else and they are doing things on a totally opposite way, and it works too. So you get like, wow. But here it's like you're letting your past rule this relationship. It's like you're letting the things that you have been through before rule this relationship. But I understand that it's very hard to live with someone that's this secretive, and that you're you want to be a committed partner to them, but you're also giving up on them because you can't understand them and they can't seem to meet you halfway. So you just think, I'll date someone else. I need to fall in love with someone else. This person is crazy. So, see. When it comes to matters of the heart, there's no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So you kind of get a free pass here. If you don't want to be with them, that's fine. If you want to be with them, that's also fine. Everything here is going to lead to experience that will be valuable. So you have your free will to do and act in the way that you feel is the best way for you to act in this situation. And this is for them. And we have surrender. At time we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So the surrender is kind of what they have done their whole life. but I think they have surrendered to people that have taken advantage of them. And it kind of seems like you would take advantage of them too, but this card tells another story. So I think this is, a reaction to what have happened between you two. And if they would surrender to you, I think you could actually be a better leader for them. I don't say that they need a leader, but I think you are more equipped to have that role than the people that they have given that role to previously. It's like they have given, they have surrendered to maybe narcissists, and maybe now they think everyone is a narcissist. But if they would lean towards you, I think you could show them what love is. But currently you have one foot out the door, and you would love to meet someone new that was less of a puzzle to you, or easier to read, or and more easy to cooperate with, and someone that would show you their real face. So I get that fully. Okay, so many cards. Angel of Miracles, originality, and heavenly virtues. So the divine is being generous. Oh, I'm having a little bit cold again. I don't know where it comes from, because it was a time since I came back from my travel, so can't be from that. Angel of Miracles. But I will try to not sniffle on your cards here. So open your heart and expect a miracle. Angels shine a divine light of intelligence made of the highest and purest of the Holy Spirit. Angels bestow gifts and miracles upon you, appearing in many forms: a bird, a butterfly, an animal, or the brightest and only flower in blossom. When coincidences, synchronicity, and miracles start to happen in your life, you know that the angels are with you. The angels also assist and guide you during life challenges and changes, comforting you to the next stage of your journey. Anything is possible with angels, so you can expect a positive outcome knowing that the angels have heard your prayers. Mantra: I believe in miracles. So if you don't know what to do in this situation, ask for help, and help will be given. Okay? You will see signs and synchronicity to show you where you are supposed to go. Okay. Originality. Blaze your own trail. You're a go-getter and a free spirit by nature. You exhibit originality, courage, and defiance. You were born to succeed and breed excitement, love, and life into the lives of others. Despite your chaotic ways and gregarious nature, you are loving and generous. Mantra: love me without fear, trust me without wandering, love me without restriction, love me without demands. I'm worth it. Kind of, love yourself, because you are worth it. So it doesn't really matter if this person can't see it or can't trust you. You're still what you are and what you were before you met them. So 7 heavenly virtues, keys to goodness. You represent spiritual enlightenment, divine knowledge, and wisdom. You have faith and believe in all that is good and meaningful. You have a deep, intuitive understanding of God, the angels, and the universal spirit. You know the keys to goodness. You are being asked to use this knowledge to empower and teach others. What the 7 heavenly virtues mean: faith, believe and trust in the right things. Hope, believe that good will prevail. Charity, unlimited loving kindness towards others. Fortitude, never giving up. Justice, being fair and equitable towards others. Patience, accepting the grace to forgive. Temperance, practicing self-control and moderation. So it seems to all be advices for you here to how to cope with this very difficult situation, and be the best version of yourself, and still trust yourself. You're allowed to do whatever you feel is necessary in this situation, and you can use your free will, but you can ask for help. This originality with you is what can solve this situation. And if you lean towards your best qualities, the situation has a chance of being solved. But right now it's seeming like you're stuck, and this person won't reach out, and you will try to find someone else. And here we have, this is actually Lilith and Adam is still in reversed. So if your partner is a Lilith, you need to give this person a better partner, and they might think that you are the same shitty partner, or like the same kind of people that they have met before. Show them something better, you know, show them something that they can trust, so you can like lure Lilith back from the desert. Okay, so still this thing going on after thousands and thousands of years, loving each other, but can't seem to understand each other. Okay, so I think Adam and Lilith would have had a better chance if people and entities wasn't, you know, mixing in their relationship, if they could have had a chance to work it out themselves. So I think one side of this is listening too much to their parents and their tribe and their religion, and giving more power to these people than to their partner. So that's much of the problem. Okay, so my dear Libras, if you have more questions after this, there's longer love readings up for November on my webpage. They are for the 4 elements, so you can watch air or whatever element you are mostly feeling. You can watch them all and see what's for you, because you will have big ears and feeling very like attentive and aware when there are messages that comes through for you. There's also the love reading for Scorpio season, similar to this, is up, so you can watch that, because it's like on right now. We are in Scorpio season right now. You can also watch the pick a card readings. That is very helpful, and I will put up more of these next week, is my plan. So we'll see how it goes with that. So until next time we meet, take really good care, and bye bye.